Alright. Hey everyone. Well, I didn't put a video out today, it would be yesterday for you guys. It has been a rainy few days here. We just haven't got anything done. We did that one day I stayed in the house all day rearranging Josie's toys and getting rid of some toys and things like that. And yesterday we spent biggest majority of the day yesterday delivering that one load of wood, and we had to go town to get a few things, feed, and got the drill bits and stuff for the tractor. No luck with the tractor. I used that whole propane or that map gas. Yeah, okay, don't get out in the mud. Come here, you can go in the camper. I used that whole tank of gas on that trying to heat up just that one boat. What is it? You can't drive the puppies off with that.
Why?
Cause I don't want it all wet with the dog wet. Oh, here, go in there.
What's the doggies going here?
Huh?
What's the doggies going?
No, the doggies can't come in here. I have to leave that door shut. You can't let the doggies in here. You can't drive the puppies off.
Why?
Because you just can't. Oh. See if your TV's coming on there. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that ain't gonna last very long. It's getting close to lunchtime. She's hungry. But yeah, I use that whole tank of that map gas on just one bolt, the bolt that I had drilled all the way out that I could get the ease out in, and it wouldn't budge. So I don't know. I'm gonna go get a couple more drill bits probably Friday. It's when we're supposed to take the next load of wood off to the guy, and I may stop, pick up a couple more drill bits and try to drill out one of the ones. I got one of the ones on the other side drilled all the way through with a small drill bit. Got WD-40 sprayed empty knit. Bill and Mikey from Celebrating Farm Life told me about some new penetrating oil stuff. I think it's called Pro or something like that. But I'm going to try to see if I can find some of that. I don't know if anybody down here carries it. I know they said Ace Hardware carries it, but we don't have Ace Hardware. So I'll see if I can't find something anyway, though. There's nothing else. I need more WD-40. But get a bigger drill bit and try to drill that one out and see if I can get it out. If it don't budge, my pastor from the church we used to go to, that's who I get hay from. He was telling me about a guy that works at a machine shop, but they have like a mobile unit thing, and that's what he does. But said he would go out to farmers and just people like that on the weekends and help them out and wouldn't charge very much, stuff like that. So I may give him a call and see what his idea is, see if he can get them out or see if he thinks that he can weld the brackets to that tractor and just weld them on there. I don't know. Like I said, if I can't get them out, I'm just going to give him a call and see what he thinks anyway. He does that for a living, so he might be able to help me out. Maybe. But anyway, somebody had left in one of the comments about my animals and having animals that's, you know, not making money. And right now, yes, I have animals that don't make any money, that really don't serve any purpose, kind of pets. Dogs for one, which Lucy I have been letting out at night time. So she has, I've not had a problem with foxes or raccoons or anything with the chickens. So thinking maybe she's helping with that. I'm gonna say that she is anyway, because I've not had any issues with it. But Yellow and Bear, those other two, they're pets. All these cats, I don't have a mice problem. I don't have a rat problem. Very rarely see snakes. Chipmunks and squirrels is on their hit list also. So, but I don't have to worry about mice and anything like that. So the cats, I would like to thin the cats out some, because there's too many. They do need thinned out, but that is another animal that I have that don't serve a big purpose that I'm feeding, and probably feeding those. It's costing me more money than anything we have. They need thinned out. I do need, some of those need thinned out. I can't walk out here because it's raining. I'm sure y'all can probably hear it on the barn. I don't even know if y'all can hear me or not. But Bubby over there, I got Andy is my ram for the sheep. I got the little white goat and the little black goat. They're billy goats. My nephew gave me those back last winter, along with one of those little does. He had bought them at a stockyard, and then he, had them for a little bit and didn't want them. So we ran up, we got them. Y'all can see them back in some older videos from back last winter. We bottle fed them along with the two little lamb sheep that we got used. And the calves. We had all those at the same time last year, bottle feeding all of them. But those billies, I'm kind of wanting smaller goats. I've had bigger goats. We had the Lamachas, the last billy goat I had. This tall, right here. Y'all can make that out. I'm 6 foot tall. I'd probably reach up, probably close to 8 foot. See how tall that is. That's probably close to 10 foot tall in spots, probably 9. I'd say in the lowest spots it's 9 foot tall. I put this board up. That Lamacha billy goat could jump out of this stall. I couldn't keep him in a fence. He could jump my 4-foot fence without touching it. There's not. We got the little hay rack here that he could have climbed up on. That's where I kind of thought maybe he was getting out. So that's the reason I put that board up there. But he was getting out of this. I mean, I don't know how in the world that daggone goat was getting out of this. But he was getting out of that, so he kind of dug me in on having a bigger breed billy goat. So got those two off my nephew. They're smaller breeds. The black one, I've never really wanted to keep the black one. He got real bad sick. I don't know if he got stunted, but he never got very big at all. He's still not very big. The white one, the black one, I'm definitely going to sell this spring. The white one, if those goats all are pregnant and they all wind up having several does, I may get rid of that white one also and then pick up another buck. That way I can keep those does and breed all those does and not have inbred goats. So that's kind of my plans with those goats. Andy, kind of same thing with the ewes, which Andy, he's calmed down since I got him back over there. He's not near as aggressive as he was. I still kind of watch him, but he's not act like, since he's been over there since the first day, he's not act like he's wanted to come at me. So I think he's calmed down. I guess he just got super protective up there with those, just being in there by himself with those little lambs. He seemed to calm down. But if those lambs wind up have some ewes, I might get rid of him just so I can pick up another one to keep those ewes and have more sheep. I'm still not positive I want to keep sheep. I don't know. I ain't really made my mind up on that yet. We'll see how the birthing process goes. If they're pregnant, I'm not 100% positive on neither one of them. Like I said, Andy quit chasing them or anything like that. I never seen any goats breeding. I never seen any of the sheep breeding, so I'm not sure on any of them. But that's kind of my plans on that. Like I said, I ain't planning on keeping all of them. I want more goats probably than I do. This land's more situated for goats than it is for sheep and cattle. I wouldn't mind trying to do a couple more bottle casts if I can find the right kind, the right breed, and things. So I wouldn't mind to get a couple more of those. The 4 meat pigs I have up there is all from a mistake I made early on. It was right when I just started doing the videos. I bought those off a guy off Craigslist who swore they were cooney. And they're not. They may be some kind of a mix or something like that, but they're definitely not full coonies. And the 2 boy ones that's in there is from an accident I had because I had a little boy. Y'all seen some of the older videos of him, but I had him in there. They wasn't probably about 4 months old, 5 months old or something like that, and he got Sarah pregnant. And that's where those boys come from. I think she had 6, 1 died. So it left me a 5. I sold the 3 girls. I had 3 girls. I sold the 3 girls, kept the 2 boys. That's where those come from, which they're going to serve us for meat. But I've not, those were definitely a mistake. Gary and Bella, if I can get Bella to where they're breeding and can keep her going, and they keep selling, they will make money. As long as they can keep selling and stuff. Like I said, that's all up to the market, up to the, just up to life, I guess. Don't make any money off chickens, but they do give us eggs. That's one thing I can say about chickens. You get meat and eggs from chickens. The rabbits, I do sell enough of the baby rabbits to pay for the feed, and that's fine. That's kind of my main goal. It's called homesteading, and I think the definition of homesteading in between homesteading and farming is to make money and make a living. Homesteading is more to feed yourself and be a little bit self-sustainable. So that's kind of my goal, is to be self-sustainable. And the rabbits do cover their cost of their feed. A guy did contact me once before and wanted to start buying baby rabbits off of me to sell for reptile food. And it could have been profitable, but I would have had to set up a great big operation for rabbits, bigger than really. It would have cost me a lot of money to get started. I would have had to probably had, I don't know, at least probably 15 to 20 does that would be bred all the time, and he would buy them when they were like 2 or 3 weeks old. But they only sold for like $1 a piece, $2 a piece at the most. And I would have to deliver all of them to Bowling Green, which is just about a 2.5-hour drive from here. Putting all that together, it wound up, it would have been a whole lot of work for not very much money. It would have been some money, but not, and I don't think it'd been enough to justify trying to do that. And just the startup alone, hadn't put up, all that money to get it going. Well, it was scary, because talking to somebody I don't know, and could have been. He had so many stipulations on the rabbits. They couldn't have any dirt on their feed. They had, there was a lot of stipulations on it. It was just, there's a lot of things. So I decided not to do that. It just didn't seem like really a route I wanted to go. Just seemed like a whole lot of work. with Josie, there's issues why Josie's here. There's issues why Josie don't go to daycare or anything like that. You know, some of you guys know a little bit more about it, but a lot of you may not. There's reasons why I quit work and she's here and she don't go to daycare or anything like that. So, you know, it's hard for me to work all the time. You know, there's some days where she makes it really hard for me to get anything done. Then other days, perfectly great, and you know, she's sitting over pulling right now. She's hunky-dory. Not every day's like that. That's another comment I've been getting, how calm I am and how easygoing and how I don't get frustrated. That is not true. It just don't get shown on camera. So Trey, yeah, I get aggravated. I try not to. I am a pretty calm person. And I don't let things get to me real bad, but yeah, there's days where I'm frustrated. But anyway, back to the money part. You know, last year I did wind up, you know, breaking even, probably made a little bit more money. As far as buying the feed, like what it cost me to buy all the feed for the whole year, if you count me selling that heifer, what animals I bought, the feed I spent, and things like that, you know, selling that heifer, my side jobs, selling the pigs, a few chickens, I sold, selling the rabbits, and the firewood, I paid for all the feed and buying the animals and putting my water line in up here to the barn. All that got paid for from our property this year. So I'm pretty tickled about that. And you know, I'd like to have a little bit more to where I could pay for tractor repairs, getting a better tractor, fixing that tractor up nicer, building more buildings. You know, there is more things that need done here. Fencing, lots and lots of fencing. You know, there is more things that you know, I would like to make more money to be able to afford to buy. That's kind of it. I just wanted to address that just a little bit. Yeah, some of these animals, it's not. Buddy over there, that weather, he was brought here when we first bought this property, and he's a weather. He's not gonna make me any money. And he's a pet. He is definitely a pet. He was a pet before I started doing the homestead, and we got him to kind of help, because this place was growed up super bad when we first got it. And I got him, his sister, and their dad when we first got this property, and they were just to help keep some of the brush, the briars, and just the weeds and stuff that were growing. This place was really, really overgrown when we first got here. And he served the purpose. Now not so much, but he is a pet. He's the only one I got left. I sold the dad from him. The mama got killed 3 or 4 years ago by, I think, maybe coyotes or something come up here. So Buddy's just a pet, and he's going to be a pet. He's not going nowhere. He'll stay here till he dies. But he is the one exception to the pets I have that's not going to go anywhere. The dogs are probably not going to go anywhere. They'll stay here. The owl over there is probably about 12-year-old. Bubby's probably about 12-year-old. So they don't have a long time. They're getting up there in age, and but anyway, that's just kind of what I wanted to do this morning. I just wanted to address a little bit of that. Yeah, it'd be great to make money and have a stable income from this, and maybe we'll get there someday. But right now, it's not my main goal. It's just basically I want it to pay for itself right now. Raise your own food, be able to sell enough animals to buy their food and not have to take it out of pocket from my wife, because my wife, that's where my income's at. My wife, she's a school teacher at the high school. She teaches 9th grade English. Go figure, I'm probably the worst grammar guy you'll ever meet in your life. My wife's a 9th grade English teacher. But that's my income is her. So the goal for the property is to pay for itself, not be an income to live off of. Maybe someday in the future, maybe, but not right now. Right now, it's just to pay for itself. But yeah, we ain't getting no work done this week. It is supposed to rain all day long today. There was some thunderstorms rode through here this morning. Hard rains. Didn't notice any wind, but it was thundering and lightning and heavy downpours. And it's supposed to do that most of the day, up until tonight sometime. Tomorrow, I got to take another load of wood to got one guy Friday, so tomorrow we got to saw that firewood because the firewood's all too long. I've said that on some other videos. Like I saw about 4 to 6 inches off of most of that whole stack of firewood that I got. So tomorrow we'll spend pretty much most of the day doing that to try to get that wood so we can load it up tomorrow night, be ready to roll out Friday morning with it. And so later we'll video some of that. But, anyway, we'll wrap it up for this video. We'll probably rambled on here for a really long time now. I appreciate y'all watching. Sorry I missed a video yesterday. I didn't even get a short out yesterday either. It's just been a bad week to try to get videos out. Yeah, everybody sees you. Josie likes being seen. But we've let the dogs out. Y'all notice the dogs is out here running in the barn. They're scared to death of thunderstorms. And I guess during them thunderstorms this morning, he must have got out. I don't know where he got out at. But he got out and he was over there laying in the barn this morning. So I've got this gate shut here in front of the truck. And I'm just going to let them run over here in this barn a lot today. Let them terrorize the cats a little bit. It don't really bother them too much. He belonged to Josie's mom and dad. And they brought him down here. But he used to stay in the house with cats. So he don't bother cats too much. Lucy's the one that kind of bothers him more than anything. She just likes chasing. If they don't run from her, she won't bother. If they run, she'll try to chase them. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate your patience with me. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.